Good morning, 8th class students. We are discussing the chapter number 1 crop production and management. We have discussed the two steps preparation of soil and the sowing of the seed. Next is irrigation. The water is one of the most important requirement because by providing water only we can grow the healthy crop. It is essential for the proper growth and development of flower, fruits and seed. What happen? Plant absorb water and mineral and fertilizer dissolved in it through with the help of roots. Roots help to supply the water to all parts of the plant. So process of supplying the water to the crops at different intervals of the time according to their need is known as irrigation. The time and the frequency of the irrigation vary from season to season because in summer season we have to supply some extra amount of water and in winter we have to supply some less amount of water. So it depends from season to season, type of soil and various types of crop. The method of irrigation can be broadly classified into the two methods, that is traditional old one methods and the modern methods. First are the traditional methods. They include, you can see in your book image 1.8, they include canals irrigation, furrows irrigation. This is known as furrows irrigation, in which crop is grown and some furrows are made in between the crops. Rahat and Tekli. These are the older methods which are used for providing the water to the fields. The water available in the wells, lakes and canals are lifted up by the different method in the different region for taking it to the field. Cattle or the human labor is also used in these methods because some human labor, some cattle, all these are required. But these methods are very cheap. They are very less costly, but they are less efficient. They needs lot of time and labor. So at some places pumps are used for pulling the water. These pumps run on the diesel, biogas, electricity and solar energy, by which the pumps can work up. Clear?